Let's talk about figs. Did you know that fig trees are mentioned over 50 times in the Bible? That's like a lot. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Wait here. I'm going to go learn everything I can about fig trees. I'll be right back. All right, buckle up. I'm going to tell you everything you never knew you needed to know about fig trees and why they're all over the Bible. First of all, there are over 750 different species of fig trees. But there are two main types of fig tree that are referenced in the Bible. First, there's the sycamore fig. You might remember this from the story of Zacchaeus. He climbed up in a sycamore tree for the Lord he wanted to see. It's a song. You should check it out. It totally holds up. And then there's the common fig. Fun fact, common fig is both the most referenced fig tree in the Bible and an incredible insult. You, sir, are a common fig. Too much? In Jesus' time, figs were more than just, the snacks that you only eat when the good snacks are gone. These guys, Fig Newtons. That's where they get the name, fig, because there's figs in these. In Israel, fig trees were essential. Why? A couple reasons. One, food. Figs weren't fancy, but they were dependable. These babies did not disappoint, except for, that one time Jesus got hangry because the fig tree, didn't have any fruit and then cursed it. That fig tree did disappoint. Number two, they provided shade. Remember back in Jesus' day, they didn't have air conditioning or sunscreen, so I'm sure the shade was much appreciated. Number three, trade. They could trade or sell figs if they needed to buy other stuff. But what more could you need than figs, am I right? I'm wrong? Okay. So, food, shade, money, the big three. But fig trees also stood for other things in the Bible. They were often used metaphorically to represent spiritual health or fruitfulness. When fruitful, it represented God's people living in obedience and bearing spiritual fruit. When figless, it symbolized spiritual emptiness or disobedience. Like when Israel's doing great and following God, they're compared to a good, fruitful fig tree. But then there's other stories, like when Jesus came to the fig tree full of leaves but had no fruit, he used it as a lesson to teach how many of the religious leaders in Israel were being outwardly religious without any real relationship with God. Judgment came to the tree for looking fruitful without having any real fruit, and judgment would come to the religious leaders for faking fruitfulness too. And Jesus used a fig tree to show his disciples all of this. Figs were used as a sign of seasons, a sign of the coming Messiah. They were symbols of judgment and restoration, prosperity and blessing. All in all, the fig tree was a very important tree in the Bible. Well, now you know everything you need to know about fig trees. And then some. Now I'm gonna go find those Fig Newtons I threw earlier because I'm pretty hungry and all the good snacks are gone.